How are you everyone? I hope you guys in a healthy condition. So today we are going to talk about time using this giant clock. Okay? First, what should you know is there are two arrows in the clock, right? The short one and the long one. This is long, this is short. The short one supposed to be pointing at the hours, and the long one tells us the minute. Okay? The short one tells us the hours, and the long one tells us the minutes. Okay? Now, let's see. I'm going to point the short one in number 2. And I'm going to point the long one at 12. Sorry. It is on 12. Okay. If it's like this, look at this. The short one pointing at number 2 and the long one pointing at number 12. This, we call it 2 o'clock. It means it is 2 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock. Okay? This one is 2 o'clock. Now we'll talk about the minutes. This one. If the long arrow goes to number 3, it will be 15 minutes. It will be 15 minutes. Okay? If the long arrow goes to number 3, it will be 15 minutes. Why? Because each number will have 5 minutes. Each number will have 5 minutes. 12 to number 1 will have 5 minutes. 1 to number 2, it will have 5 minutes again. And from number 2 until number 3, we'll have 5 minutes again, and so on. Each number will have 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 minutes. So, if the long arrow goes to number 3, it will be 15 minutes. Against this, 5 plus 5. If its long arrow goes to number 1, it will be 2, 5. If it's 2 o'clock, it will be 2 o'clock. This one is 2 o'clock. If it's like this, it's 2, 5 because it's 5 minutes. It is 2, 5. Okay? And if the long arrow in number 2, let's say that is like this, and if it goes to number 2 like this, we'll just need to add 5 more minutes. Just now 2, 5. If it's here, it's 2, 5. Now if it's here, add 5 more minutes, become 2, 10. 3, it will be 15 minutes. So if it's like this, it will be 2, 15, and so on. If it's the long arrow goes to 6, it will be 30 minutes. If the long arrow goes to number 9, it will be 45 minutes. And if it goes to number 12, it will be straight clock. Okay, now what if I make the clock like this? If it's like this, and like this. Okay, look at the short arrow and look at the long arrow. The short arrow, it's not in 2, it's not in 3, right? But it's in the middle of it. If it's like this, we read the clock still in 2. Okay? It's not in 3 yet. So we read it, it's still in 2. So the hours is in 2. It will be like this. 2. Because it's not in 3 yet. Belum ke angka 3. It's not in 3 yet. So it's still in 2. And look at the long arrow. The minutes pointed at number 6. Look at this. If it's in number 6, so it will be 30 minutes. So it is 2:30. 2:30. It will be 2:30. Okay? If the long arrow goes to 6, we count it as 30 minutes. What if the long arrow goes to 7? If it goes to 7, just add 5 minutes. Remember that each number has 5. Each number 5. Each number 5. If it's 30, just add 5. It will be 30 plus 5. It will be 35. So it's still in 2. If it's like this, it's 2:35. Just like that. Okay? Get it right? Now I'm going to erase. I need to erase. Just go away to here. Now let's write the number or the letter of the clock. Okay? If it's 2:15, it will be 2:15. It's 2:15. It is 2:15. And then if it's 2:45, it will be 2:45. Let's say if it's 2:45, it will be 2:45. If it's 9 o'clock, it will be like this, 9 o'clock. And if it's 7:55, it will be like this, 7:55. 7:55. Okay? Now let's do the worksheets 3, part A. Let's read the instruction here. Write the time below each clock. Write the time below each clock. Can you read it by yourself? Good. Write the time below each clock. Okay, now I'm gonna ask you for the first number. What time is it? Look at the short arrow. It's not in 6 yet. The short arrow, it's not in 6 yet. So we read it as in 5. So we can write it here, 5. Okay, and then put dot or full stop like that. And then now you look at the long arrow here. In which number it stopped? It's in 6. It is in 6. Remember, when the long arrow goes to number 3, it will be 15 minutes. If it's in number 6, it will be 30 minutes. If it goes to number 9, it will be 45. And if it goes to number 12, it will be straight. Now look at this long arrow. It goes to number 6. So it is 30. It is 5:30. Okay? Now let's do the other number. Do the rest of it by yourself. Remember to look at the short arrow first, and then you look at the long arrow, in which number that it goes. Good. Now is the worksheet 3, part B. Draw the hands on the clock face. Draw the hands on the clock face. Can you read the instruction by yourself? Okay, here you need to draw the hands or the arrow on the clock. First, you need to look at the clock first. You need to look at the time. What time is it? It is 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. So first, you need to make the short arrow. It's in 10. 10 o'clock. This is 10. So you need to make short arrow goes to number 10. 10. Now you need to point the long arrow on this straight o'clock. Okay? Remember, When the long arrow goes to number 3, it will be 15 minutes. If it goes to number 6, it will be 30 minutes. And it will be 45 minutes if it goes to number 9. And it will be straight o'clock when it goes to number 12. This one is 00, it means straight 10 o'clock. So you need to put the long arrow straight on number 12. Just like this. Okay. It is 10 o'clock. Now, number 2 then. It is 7:30. 7:30. Make the short arrow in number 7 and make the long arrow goes to 30 minutes. Can you do it by yourself? Good. Now you can do all of it by yourself. Do it your best. Okay,